Monte Carlo, playground to the stars and host to a charity poker tournament with an edge.
Just like that, huh, Mikey?
The proceeds were for a good cause, but the players held nothing back.
You're in trouble now, buddy.
Looking for a miracle.
Stars from every walk of life came to play, and it was competitive from the start.
That was a bad call, young fella.
This is Europe's first ever PokerStars.net Ante Up for Africa. Ante Up for Africa was born in Las Vegas and 3 years later now makes its debut in Monte Carlo. The brainchild of Don Cheadle, Annie Duke, and Norman Epstein, the charity has raised close to $2 million for the Darfur crisis in its 3-year existence. More money for a good cause has been raised here already, where the first cards are in the air. Yes, play is underway here in Monte Carlo. We have 5 tables in operation, the 4 down here and our featured table up there. We're going to be taking you up there shortly, but first let's take a look at some of the people playing in the event because I think you're going to know some of them. It was an illustrious field that took to the tables: athletes, actors, film stars, and at least one genuine hero.
I love the fact that they were able to come up with a creative way to really incorporate something fun and really use it for a positive cause.
There were heroes from the poker world too: Greg Raymer, Luca Pagano, Tony G, Dario Minieri, Isabel Mercier, and of course Kid Poker himself.
It's a great cause, raised a lot of money for a very good charity. A lot of really sad things are happening in Darfur that shouldn't be, and this helps raise awareness, and I'm happy to support it. I'm glad to see so many other, big name celebrities here as well.
Anything to do with children is close to my heart. I'm a father of 4. My kids are my life, so anything that I can do to help kids.
Of course, this is a great cause. Of course, it's fun at the same time. Really happy to be here and to do a lot of charity work.
And there was a musical theme from the off as Nelly joined Christina and the Dream at our first feature table.
Well, we join play at Monte Carlo for Ante Up. It's yours truly, Alexander Armstrong, and joining me in the booth is David Tuckman. David, good evening.
Good evening. All is well in the world. We are anteing up for Africa. I love charity tournaments. It really brings out the best in people and in poker.
Excellent. Disappointed not to be playing yourself.
I'd love to be playing, but next best thing in the booth.
Sure.
Mike's going to pass over to Daniel.
Okay, so Milian with 9-7. Talk me through that.
That's a speculative hand there. Want to see a flop?
John's going to pass. All right, Nelly's going to make the call on the button as well.
You going to do that the whole day? No, it's cool. I just want to know.
There's Chabal. 2 kings.
That's a big hand for Chabal. Nelly looks like he's having a good time.
Big hand for a big man.
That's a
You played with
bully
Chabal?
raise.
No, I have not. I don't think I want to play with him. He's an absolute monster.
Caveman, they call him. L'homme de caverne.
Dream's going to fold.
I'll go for it. You said 800?
800 more.
You're in trouble now, buddy.
Trouble indeed, but you know what? I think it might be Milian with the trouble here. 9-7 offsuit. Doesn't play that well against pocket kings.
Oh, gosh.
You're in trouble now.
So there's the flop. 3 and a pair of jacks.
It's not a bad flop for Chabal. Some players might be scared of the jack, but when you see a pair out there on the board, it's less likely your opponents will have one of those cards.
So this is where he sees if anyone else is holding a jack, is that right?
Yeah, it's kind of an information bet. At the same time, you can get called by worse hands. You can get called by ace-king. You can get called by pocket 9s, pocket 8s.
Nelly asking to see Chabal's hand there.
Sebastian punked us right then. He had nothing. He had a 2 and a 4. Sebastian had a 2 and a 4.
And a 7.
And a 7.
You a fighter?
No, Nelly, he's a lover.
Oh, that's serious.
That's like being a fighter.
100, 200.
So a good hand there for Chabal.
Stuff. Am I on, Mike? Is this on?
Begrudging respect for Chabal then, but when Nelly was raised all in by Paulie Rincon, he left no one in doubt who the star was.
You trying to kick me out of there already? These people didn't come to see you.
Are you just speaking?
Don't nobody here want to see you, man.
He folded that one, but took down the next pot with a nice bluff, even though he didn't sound too strong.
I wish I had a pretty decent freaking hand, but...
Let's get back to the action at our celeb-filled TV table.
I'm betting that somebody's out before the drinks come.
Come on, baby.
That's a bet there. Would you take that up there, David?
You know, I'm not going to take any bet against Daniel Negreanu, but he's got a point. We started with 10,000 chips, and Christiana Milian is down to about 3,500. So she's going to have to make some sort of a move.
So what is that? She needs to up her game now, or play more cautiously, or?
Well, she's going to have to wait for one big hand, and you know, here she's picked the spot. She's got King 5 offsuit, and she's raised about half her chips, pretty much pot committing herself, and she's in trouble.
Mike Tyndall, of course, hero in the world of English rugby union. Won the World Cup back in 2003.
Well, Miliana, hero herself. In the world of songwriting, and of course, a great singer herself.
That's right, and she's engaged to her neighbor there, the Dream. Is that right?
She is, yeah. You are correct.
And her dream will come true if she gets a 5 on the flop. 5! What do we got? 4, 10, 7?
Yeah, definitely not a 5. She needs running cards to make a straight or a 5, or her tournament is over.
Where's my love? Where's my love?
Oh, dear.
Yeah, that is going to seal her fate. The ace of spades on the turn gives Tyndall top pair and 100% next to his name. That means he's going to win this pot.
It's going to be the 6 of clubs. Let's have a round of applause for Christina.
Thank you.
She's going to finish up the game.
Hey, she's all smiles. I actually remember one of her great songs, Dip It Low.
Dip It Low, that was her.
That was all her.
Dip It Low, well.
I could sing it, but we'd lose our entire audience.
We'll do that later.
Christina's fiancé, the Dream, followed her the next hand when his 9s ran into Tyndall's aces. They couldn't bear to be apart and left together. More action after the break.
Good job. See you in a minute. I'll be down the street at Louis.
Welcome back to Monte Carlo, where poker pros and a host of celebrities are taking part in the PokerStars.net Ante Up for Africa. 32 remain.
Hey everyone, it's James Kyson Lee.
There are TV heroes including James.
I'm Daniel Negreanu.
And of course, poker pros too.
I just walked up to him and said, I've seen every episode of your show and I absolutely love it. And I'm just getting some more tips on some things because he's got these new powers, you know? This shit, I'm wondering where that's coming from because I haven't seen the last 2 episodes, but I got it on TiVo.
And for me, it's a treat because I get to meet, you know, the world's best player, and hopefully we'll be at the final table together.
But it's not all plain sailing. 11,
Christina Milian.
including these 3,
Yo, what's up? It's the Dream.
are out.
So there were 43 players. Now there are just 32 in this Ante Up for Africa charity event. The blinds have gone up, David?
Yeah, the blinds are now 300, 600, which means it costs 900 chips to play a round.
Mike Tyndall getting good cards again.
Yeah, King Queen suited, definitely a premium hand.
Over to Daniel.
Was that a moth that
Daniel's
flew
gonna
out those
raise,
chips?
make it 1,600.
Am I playing that tight?
Was that a moth that flew out of Daniel's chips?
Last time I played, I had
What is
10
that,
through
sledging, do you
clubs.
call
worked
that?
out well.
Poker?
Might be a little trash talk in there, but either way, Daniel Negreanu, probably the best poker player in the room with the best hands.
Yeah. And who's that? New player?
Yeah, Daniel Shack actually won this event just 2 years ago when they played it in Vegas.
Right.
He's going to make the call, and so will Mike. So we're going to go 3 ways to the flop. 2 cups.
Okay, here's the flop.
King
Ha.
diamonds, ace of spades,
King,
9 of
ace, and
clubs.
9.
Almost unfair. Daniel Negreanu with top set. 3 aces there. Tyndall with a pair of kings. Shack's got the gut shot, needs the queen to make the straight.
So we watch a master at work checking there.
All right, all of them
Yeah, he decides to give a free card, maybe trap his opponents.
4 of hearts.
Well, the turn changes nothing. Although the check on the flop might force Tyndall to think he has the best hand. And it looks like Tyndall's going to bet this.